All right, we have the Orlando Magic at home against the New York Knicks. But first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn notifications on so you can get the same odds I have in this video. Otherwise, they might be different, but most likely if you don't see this video on time. So the Orlando Magic are the underdog with a +7 spread and a plus 215 money line. New York Knicks are the favorite with a -7 spread and a -265 money line. Total points per game at DraftKings currently set at 212. Very low, but these defenses also keep the game low. And what their last game was at home um, for the Orlando Magic, and it was 192 total points. So they've really lowered that number, expecting the same, a defensive matchup in Orlando. But let's look at the Orlando Magic offense defense stats for the last 8 games. Points per game 103.1, offense efficiency 105.2, 3-point shooting percentage is 28.46%. They attempt at a 41% at 3 points. And their effective field goal percentage is 50.88%. Assist percent is 56.9%. Offensive rebound percent is 25%. Turnover percent is 15.75. Pace 97.8, which ranks number 26 in the league. Very slow pace, especially at home. And their current point differential is 1.6 or -1.6, and they average 207.9 total points per game, which is below the 212 at DraftKings currently. And on defense, they have 104 points per game. Defense efficiency 107, very good on defense. 3-point percentage against them is 36.99%. And assist percent is 56.45%. Offensive rebound percent is very low at 18.46. So very good at getting defensive rebounds there. But their free throw rate is 32.98% on defense, giving up a lot of free throws, and they get the other team to turn over the ball 16.3% of the time. Now for the Knicks on offense, points per game 114.6, efficiency at 117.8, shooting percent at 3 is 41.68%, attempt rate 42.71%, effective field goal percent 57.37%. Offensive rebound percent 24.13, free throw rate 24.9, turnover percent is lower 12.86, pace is 97.2, which ranks 29th in the league. So that tells you with both these paces, you're looking at a very slow paced game, which 212, like I said, there's a reason why that number is low for total points. Point differential 6.4 for the Knicks, and they're averaging 222.9 total points per game, though, which is more than the Magic. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. On defense, they're giving up 108.3 points per game, efficiency at 111.2, though, 3-point percentage at 41.43%, 39 point what am I saying? 39.3% attempt rate here given up. And assist percent 66.46% against them though. So that's not good. Offense rebound percent for the other team is 25%. They're giving the free throws up at a 21.8% rate. And they're getting another team to turn over the ball at just 13.7% of the time. So the Orlando Magic offense is struggling, particularly with the 3-point shooting, which is at a poor 28.46% compared to the Knicks' solid 41.68%. The Knicks have a much higher offensive efficiency at 117.8 versus the Magic's 105.2. But defensively, the Magic allow fewer points per game and have a slightly better turnover percentage than the Knicks. However, the Knicks' ability to score efficiency efficiently and control the pace gives them an edge in offense production. The defense effective field goal percentage shows both teams are allowing high quality shots, with the Knicks being slightly worse compared to the Magic. Overall, the Knicks offense seems significantly better equipped to exploit the Magic's defensive vulnerabilities. Now let's go over starting lineups. We got the Magic with Queen, Suggs, Caldwell, Pope, Silva, and then the Knicks we got Brunson, Bridges, Hart, and Anthony Towns. Make sure you check those lineups before you bet, because they definitely can change at any time. If you know anything about the NBA, last second changes in the lineup do happen. Now I did 1,000 simulations of both these teams against each other using the last 8 games. Stats of offense and defense stats for both teams based on these simulations. The Magic win percent chance is 49%, Knicks 51%. The spread being -1 for the Knicks, +1 for the Magic. Total points based on simulations are 215.4, which is 3.4 over the current total at DraftKings of 212. Based on these simulations, the Orlando Magic will have the following stats: around points at 107, offense efficiency 112, shooting percentage at 3 is 39.33%, and effective field goal percent should be around 61%. Offense rebound percentage should be 24.5. Free throw rate is going to be high at 28.94%, and their turnover rate at 14.3. And the Knicks, their points around 108, 109. Offense efficiency of 108. 3-point percentage should be around 34.94%. Effective field goal percentage at 58%. Offense rebound percentage at 21.73 is all. Free throw rate 24.16%. The simulations suggest a much closer matchup than the current betting line, with the Knicks only slightly favored at 51%. Interestingly, the Magic's simulated offensive stats are significantly better than their recent actual performance, especially in 3-point shooting here. So if they perform closer to these projections, they could cover the spread or even pull off an upset. Meanwhile, the Knicks simulated stats show a slight dip in offense efficiency, which is expected against a good defense like the Magic, especially at home. But it'll make the spread harder for them to cover. But they covered last time in Orlando. But since these teams have played recently in Orlando, this game might be a lot tighter, which happens. Let's look at the ESPN BPI. We have the Magic with a ranking of 1.7 and the New York Knicks ranking of -4.0. That would give us a spread of 5.7 for the Magic and -5.7 for the Knicks. Now I'm going to go through these spreads really quick. So I'm just going to do the Magic side, and so the opposite is for the Knicks. The point differential spread would be +8 for the Magic. Offense efficiency spread 12.5 for the Magic. -4.2 though on defensive efficiency, so they'd be a favorite with the defensive side. And then if you do offense and defense efficiency, that would give you a +8.3 for the Magic. So the Knicks are also a favorite in that model. And for my models, we have Orlando Magic for my GPK model at +6, Knicks -6. Magic on my True D model is +2. Magic spread for my PPGA 3 model is -4, so they're favored there. And for my home and away models, we have Orlando Magic for my GPK model at +9, True D model +9, and then the PPGA 3 model for the Magic at 0. So a lot of those numbers I rattled off with the Magic, but the opposite. So you should know, if you know sports betting, if I say +9 for the Magic, that means the Knicks would have a -9 spread, and they would be the favorites. But the current spread of +7 for the Magic seems inflated based on the stats. but the Knicks did cover. So last time they played and would have got, well, I think they won by 12. So, but these rankings suggest a much closer game with spreads generally closer to +1 to +6. If you believe in the Magic's simulated performance or expect the Knicks to underperform slightly, taking the Magic with the points offers value. But the total points projection also suggests betting the over at 212 is worth considering. But they had a total points of 192 last time, so we'll see how this one um, ends up. Now, I don't know. It's really hard to pick here. If anything, I'm leaning towards the Magic, and if that number goes higher for the spread, I definitely would probably take them. But if you're betting on this game, good luck. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.